Good morning. It's Wednesday, October 15th, and USCIS has just announced a new $1,000 immigration parole fee that applies to non-citizens who are paroled into the US. And now we have a lot of questions, as always, because there are some ambiguities. And there's nothing conclusively that says that DACA advanced parole or military parole in place are exempt or subject to the $1,000 parole fee. Again, the status is somewhat ambiguous right now. Here's what we do know. The alert says that some of the fee changes, including for parolee categories, will go into effect, but it doesn't mention the $1,000 parole specifically in relationship to DACA advanced parole or parole in place. The alert clarifies if someone is re-paroled or is given a new grant of parole and simultaneously applies for a work authorization, then there's a lower work authorization fee under certain circumstances. And so it does imply that DHS is distinguishing between work authorization fees and parole fees. The triggering of the fee is when parole is effectuated, and it has a list of exceptions. One of the exceptions that we know for sure is advanced parole for adjustment applicants. Okay, so if you seek a parole and you're in the process of adjusting status, you would not be subject to $1,000 parole fee. It distinguishes parole under the INA, like 212D5, versus advanced parole or travel parole in some places. And the language is about aliens paroled into the U.S. under that INA parole authority. So it suggests that some categories like DACA advanced parole, which is more of like a re-entry authorization, may not strictly fall under the same definition. And therefore are not subject to this $1,000 parole fee. But again, that's just my interpretation. It's not confirmed. Now we know that as of yesterday, and I'm going to be doing a different video on this, USCIS introduced a new class of admission called military parole in place to better reflect parole granted under, military parole in place. This is a discretionary grant. It is explicitly referenced under INA 212D5 in USCIS materials, and so that's why the $1,000 parole fee may apply. Again, nothing is confirmed. There's no definitive statement that confirms whether military PIP nor DACA advanced parole is subject to nor exempt from this parole fee. So again, as always, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see what further guidance we get. Maybe ALA will have something emailed to us soon. And, I'll make sure to post it. But keep in mind that it was announced today, October 15th. You can look for it on the USCIS website, where they, also have a link to the Federal Register.